Payton. This is a platform that I created basically about my journey in bodybuilding as a new bodybuilder, along with everything else I got going on between family, work, and any personal endeavor. So just want to dive a little deeper into who I am, what this platform is, and what I have to offer. So let's get it. So how long have I been doing bodybuilding? Technically, I really have only been doing it for about a year serious of like actual training with proper nutrition, and like the intensity of the actual training and being super consistent as far as like not missing meals, not missing workouts, and like taking my workouts to a certain level, and actually having a coach. So I've really only been doing it for about a year, but I have a background in sports. I played football growing up. I've always had the weight room sort of style built in me. I played running back. I was an all-state running back in high school, and then I played college football as well, actually at the University of Indianapolis. So that's a little bit of my background and who I am, but I've only really been bodybuilding for a year. But I will say, like, I've always been intrigued with muscles in the body, and just how everything kind of responds to, putting it through a stimulus to kind of grow. So it's something I've always been intrigued in. I just never thought I would really take the approach of actual bodybuilding and become a bodybuilder. Alongside of that, I started doing sports performance training. So, growing up playing sports, playing football, I trained a lot. I trained myself, and then I trained my friends, my brother, and stuff like that. So I kind of got into the whole training world and fitness world through that. Then social media, and then you start to see all these creators, the bodybuilders, stuff like that. So, then I got into the gym a little bit more, and you fast forward a couple of years, and I found myself actually pursuing bodybuilding myself, while also using a platform, creating content to kind of get a bigger message that I have out there as well. So then a little bit more about me is, I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky. I moved over to New Albany, Indiana, which is southern Indiana, right across the Ohio River, when I was about 10 years old. So, raised in Indiana, born in Louisville, kind of raised in Louisville as well. Went to New Albany High School, and, I got 4 siblings. I am the second youngest out of my 4 siblings, but we're all, relatively close in age. So it's not like, hey, I was the little pipsqueak getting picked on. Like, no, not really. The person above me is my sister. She's 4 years above me, and she's the toughest one, but like that's kind of like my little background. And then, relationship. Hey, yes, I am in a relationship. I am actually happily married for almost 3 years. We actually have a beautiful 4-year-old daughter. And yeah, we're going on 3 years of marriage. She is a nurse right now. I'll be trying to get her to do content and stuff like that, but she's locked in. She has a bunch of other stuff that she's into as far as rescuing every single animal that she lays her eyes on, or she's kind of known as the little animal guru in our neighborhood. So anytime anybody needs some cats rescued, or turtles in the road, or a bird, or anything like that, they call us, or they call her. So next topic is goals. For me, goals is huge. It's what I continuously like living in my head. That's how I keep moving forward. And I see it's actually crazy. I see a lot of people who they just don't really have any ambition, and it's because they don't have any goals. They don't have anything that they keep in front of them, that they're constantly like pushing towards. And for me, mine is, I break it down into 3 sections: professional, athletic, business style, and then personal. So for me, my business or professional goal is to be a top performer at the job I do. I'm in a sales role. I like sales. I don't necessarily like selling, but I like connecting with people. I like networking. I like meeting different people and being able to consult them in ways that, helps them understand the value of the relationship or partnership that we can forge. So being a top performer in my 9 to 5 that's a goal of mine. And then athletic wise, it's to become a pro. I want to become a pro before I turn 30. I'm currently 28 and a half So I got a year and a half to make it happen. So I want to be a pro bodybuilder. I want it to be a pro football player, a pro athlete. I kind of get to rekindle that and make that dream come true with this endeavor. So that is a really big goal of mine, and I'm just kind of taking it day by day, step by step, rep by rep as far as that. And then like life-wise, sort of personal, for me is just continue to be, the best man I can be for my family, for my wife, for my daughter, and then for my, my siblings and my mother. But then also I want to make investments in real estate. That's a big goal of mine. I want longevity. I want to be able to expand my portfolio outside of just sports and business. I mean, sports and, fitness, and family. Like I want to actually elevate in another way as well, doing that. And then, another big added extra thing that I want to do is I want to successfully launch a brand, and then I want to eventually open a gym. So those are my goals that kind of keep me moving. And if people wonder why, like, man, how does this dude get up? Like, how does he keep doing this? Or like, he's always posting this. Because what I'm thinking and what I got going on and what I'm trying to pursue is so far in front of me that I have no other option but to keep going, keep going, keep going. So goals, big topic, but that's where I stand on goals. And hobbies or, something unique about me. I would say outside of like my actual hobbies of, the working out and stuff like that, that's become more of like a serious thing I do. I will put content there. I like content. I like creating things. I've always been somebody that found different ways to edit videos or like find little loopholes or ways around certain things. So I would definitely say, content creation and finding different ways to get messages out and connect and network with people is a hobby of mine. And then a newer hobby that I have is reading. I've been reading a couple different books, just diving deeper. I picked up the Bible, I started reading the Bible more, and, as of recently, I haven't been reading that. Then I found a couple other books that I've been reading. So, one thing I found about myself is that it's kind of hard for me to lock in and just read a book and say, hey, I'm gonna get this book done. I'm more so like can read and lock in, and then like, oh, I'll also pick up this book and read some of this too. And then, hey, I'm reading 3 books at one time. So that's kind of what I've got going on right now. The main read that I got going on at this moment is called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Very, very good book as far as like unlocking the mind, different ways of thinking, and using the power of the universe and your thoughts to your advantage, and how most people use it to their disadvantage. So check that book out if you get a chance. It's not an easy read for some people, but for me, it kind of is. And then me and my wife, we have horses, 2 horses. We don't have them at our house, but we have 2 horses. They're really her horses, but hey, I know how to ride a horse. I've rode horses. We went on trail rides and stuff like that. So that's something that like, I don't think a lot of people know about me, or wouldn't look at me and be like, oh yeah, this guy definitely rides horses. Yeah, I can ride a horse. So yeah, that is that, something unique. And those are kind of like my hobbies in a sense. And this is where we get serious, So, what's your why? What's my why? My why is just to be the best possible version of myself that I can possibly be. I've just always felt this inclination inside of me that I'm meant for something big. I'm meant for something impactful, and that I can be a resource to people on a broader stage. So that is my why. That is my strong purpose. I want to make my family proud. I always wanted to be something bigger than what I currently am in the current state. So it's always got me going, got my mind rolling. So that is my why. That is a very, very big why for me. And then another thing is just like growing up, my dad wasn't like truly in my life. We didn't have a bad relationship, but we didn't have like, I didn't grow up with him in my house. I didn't get a lot of those things that you get from a man just by living with him, by him being in your house. by you seeing him go about doing his daily business and how he takes care of the family and takes care of, mom and all the relationships and stuff like that. So for me, it's just constantly inventing that version of myself for myself so that I can be the best person I need to be for the world and for my family and for myself. So my why is just like, it's a big thing about just unlocking the different sectors of your mind that I never got to unlock because of certain things I didn't get to experience. But yeah, that's my why. That's why I do what I do. So in a nutshell, I just really want to create this platform to reach as many people as possible, share my journey, and share my mind. As I actively go through these different things, learn certain things, like I just want to be an open book and kind of use this as a journal. I use fitness and all of that stuff to kind of, engage with people, and give certain value outside of just me talking. But I have a big passion of connecting with people and kind of giving pieces of my mind, and just what I experience in real time. So that's what I mainly want to use this platform for. And I just really appreciate any and everybody who subscribes, likes, comments, shares any piece of content that I post. I'm going to make more of an emphasis on YouTube, uploading more videos to YouTube, not just throwing junk up there, but like finding different ways to add value. So I had an idea of, doing a mini Q&A of what I thought I should share about myself. And that's why I created this video. So I just wanted to get this out here. I won't drop any workout stuff on this one. I just wanted to put this out here, and kind of share with you from a different lens of like who I am and what I am and what I plan to use this platform for. So you're going to continue to see videos from me. All I ask is that you engage, like, comment, share, subscribe, with a friend, just to the story. It doesn't matter. But I truly, genuinely want everybody to win. I want people to understand the power that they have within themselves. In your brain, the energy, whatever you put out, it will come back. So think positive thoughts, do positive things, and manifest what you really want out of life. Speak it. Don't ask for it. Speak it into existence. Simple. And that's all I ask. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's run it up. Appreciate y'all.